Hello again, YouTube. It's Yolanda, and I'm back again to do spoken word, of course. This piece, again, is original. So if you steal it, then yes, you'll be in trouble. But this piece that I'm going to do for you today is a Black History piece that I wrote, and it goes like this. Lashes and keloids on my back is the new end. We're talking back is the new sin, and picking cotton in the cotton picking fields is how me, my mother, father, sisters, and brothers live. Where in the childhood of my days, no sweet sounds heard where the children play, just the beams of the sun rays hitting so heavily on my back, black and stinging from the open wounds, where master felt like taking a broom and beating me down to my knees. With every hit I bleed, while my father screams, "Massa, no, please take me." He's only a child are the words that I heard from the voices in the distance. And at the end of the night, it's only a remnant of the days, nights, and years to come. It's only just begun, and like a thief in the night, master come and steals mama from the arms of the one that loves and hold her tight. Papa's enraged and ready to fight. Tears meet my pillow as mama's face and limp body is filled with fright. Papa screams, "This here ain't right." And again the sun rises, and a new day has begun. And when Master calls roll, he comes to find that some of his slaves are missing while he was kissing his products were escaping to be free. Tired of being branded, separated from the families, handed to another slave master for a small fee. Watching family members being hung by a tree, wondering if the next one will be me. Noose is hung from the big oak tree in the middle of the field. When blacks are slain, it becomes a Ku Klux Klan celebration, where back then in this corrupt nation, setting blacks on fire was like flipping the television station and watching the reporter scream out that 4 little girls were killed in the bombing of a church because of a white man's races, and he didn't like their faces, and that Rodney King was beaten by cops and they wouldn't stop until his blood was poured on the concrete, and that Rosa Parks got locked up because she wouldn't give up a seat. Blacks getting to work by feet. And while crosses burned, Black Panthers had their nightly meets. Cops outside the church ready to beat. Families at home preparing to eat when gunshots rang out. Men, women, and children fell from their feet. Thousands and thousands of lives were taken. White men killing and raping, impregnating our women, bearing children with tan-colored faces. Black men hating, because they're taking everything from him. From his life to his kids and even his wife if they wanted to. With no more power left and nothing else to do, all his family picked off and no chances of being free, he fell down to his knees, then prayed to his heavenly Father, and then climbed up in the tree. And as tears fell from his black dirty face, he parted his mouth, and with these last words he say, "Let us free." Hanging from the tree, feet dangling in the air with no more life to spare, and again the sun rises, and a new day has begun. Hanging from the tree was his only way of being free, but yet and still men and women are enslaved, carved and engraved. To this day we still live in these ways, from the way we walk to the way we talk. But with the lessons that were fought and the fights that were taught, freedom has finally come. No longer bound in chains, and through continuous hope and courage, Barack Obama is what we've gained through slave songs saying we now have the right to vote. No longer hung by ropes and less dark nights of failed hope, songs filled with tear notes, we rejoice now. For victory we've won, united as one, painting a canvas of colors, projecting oh so sweet. Black, white, and tan-colored men walking the streets, and our ancestors are up in heaven looking down to rejoice. Not in the flesh, but knowing that they had a voice and that they made the right choice, and that freedom has finally come. Not just for them, but even their loved ones and generations to come. So don't let us fall by the wayside. They lost their lives so we can take these strides, so we must fight for our freedom and fight for what's right. And although the light at the tunnel seems so far but shines so bright, all it takes is for one to take a stand and believe that through Christ I can.